Hello twin flames and welcome to your daily reading for Friday. So we're going to use the Divine Structure deck for the question today. Very powerful messages coming through already today in the masculine and the feminine readings about change. So the energy today then, look at this, the energy of the Divine Masculine, and we've got what are they hoping for? Wow, so what are your masculines hoping for? So yesterday we did what are they thinking? We already know what's on their mind because of the energy they're in today. You know, they want to act on what they are thinking and they are owning up to what they've done. You know, so if you watch the masculine reading, they're saying, I acted like a fool, I ran away from you, I wore a mask and a camouflage, and now I'm ready to face the music and dance. So what's the energy of the masculine? I do feel a lot of the feminines right now are experiencing their own masculine energy. So you may be even feeling this too. You know, we go through masculine energy when we experience doubt or struggle, but also when we feel this rush of energy come in. You know, that we do feel strong because masculine energy is very strong when it's channeled the right way. You know, when the masculines decide to take action, wow, they take action. They are in their power. You know, they do things, boom, very quickly. When they come to a decision, they make it happen quickly. You know, this is what they do. They may take a while procrastinating and thinking and going over things, but once they make that decision, nothing stops them. So what are they hoping for today? The energy of the masculine, what are they hoping for? So I'm going to bring in, let's see what I'm going to bring in. I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine 101, the Divine Masculine Secrets of the Soul, and the Whispers of Love Oracle. I got this here just in case today. And I'm also going to bring in, let's see. I'm going to bring in the Tall Tale Cat Crew Oracle. I've already used this for the masculine reading today, but I really love the deck, so I want to bring it in again. So what's the energy of the Divine Masculine today? Thank you, angels. And what are the masculines hoping for? What are the masculines hoping for? What are they hoping for? This one's moving on top too. What's the energy of the masculine today? What's the energy? Wow, just jumping out. Amazing. And what are they hoping for? What are the masculines hoping for? What are they hoping for? They're hoping for you, that you're going to be there when they reach out. You know, that's what they want. You know, as they're dealing with their own struggles. So what's the energy of the masculine today, please, angels? The energy of the masculine. What do we need to know? Waiting for a clear card. There it is. And what are they hoping for? I feel that one as well. So 2 there, 3 cards there. What are they hoping for? What are they hoping for? What are they hoping for? Thank you, angels. Wow. And then we're going to use the Tall Tale Cat Crew cards. So what energy are they in? What energy are they in? What energy are they in? I'm taking, has he gone back in? Yeah, 1 card. And what are they hoping for? What are they hoping for? 2 at the back there. Okay, let's do it then. So we're going to start with the energy of the Divine Masculine. This can be, you know, what they're actually going through. It can be if they're in a good mood or a bad mood, or if they're in high or low energy. You know, how are they today? So the message is be on the lookout. So this card did come into the masculine reading today. So what I'm feeling is the energy, they're in the energy of movement and change, of doing something about this love. And about doing something about their life, even though they may still be dealing with shadows. You can see the shadow side there. And that's the fear. You know, that's the way the ego projects fear. What if this happens? What if that happens? The uncertainty, the fear. But he's on the lookout for the right time. And, you know, even in yesterday's reading, I spoke about this, where the masculines are trying to work out how they can come to you. You know, where they can take you, or where you can meet, or you know, what type of environment they want to be in when they open up. And that's very much on the mind still, but they're on the lookout for the right opportunity. So this is again about spontaneous energy. So they could well reach out to you today because they're on the lookout for the opportunity. They may be looking at your social media, wondering if it's the right time. You know, they're waiting for the right time. So he's on the lookout. We've got consider your foundation. You have been asked to look at how committed you are to this love. So this is about building union. You know, and right now they are outside looking forward. So they're dreaming about being with you and creating a life with you in a home. So the home is about union, the relationship, connecting together, building that foundation. And you've got 2 foxes in this card, you've got 2 badgers, and it looks to me there like there's a man and a woman. Okay, it's a man and a woman holding each other there, looking at this house. So this is you both manifesting the same thing. But I'm also seeing that as, a bird sitting on a man's shoulder. They show me that intuitively, like an eagle, or an owl for wisdom. But this is very much about coming home. And the creatures, the animals here, we've got 2 foxes, 2 badgers, are very much about 2 by 2. So this is about partnership, loyalty, coming together. This is about planning and processing. So today the energy they are in is they are actually looking at how committed they are. They want to be committed to you. And they know that if they are already committed to another person or a situation, they need to release that. So their energy is they are actually committed to this love, to making this happen, to bringing in changes, and have patience. So they are asking you, Divine Feminine, to have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So they are reminding you of that. Love is patient, love is kind, love does not demand its own way. Love does not keep any record of wrongs. That's in the Bible, 1 Corinthians. So have patience. So he's saying to you, please have patience with me as I find the right time to move this forward and make this happen. And he's also reminding you, he's teaching you that too. The masculines teach the feminine the lesson of patience and unconditional love. And be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So he's dreaming about you. He's dreaming about the future. He's dreaming about this union and this love. So he's dreaming about you. He's daydreaming about you. He's fantasizing. He's planning. He's thinking. He's working it all out. And this is what he's saying. I'm in the present moment, but I am dreaming about the future. So that's the energy he's in. The energy of the sun and the moon, the power of the love, the power of the connection. He's saying you are the one and the only one. And yes, I mean the only one for me. I'm saying it so you believe it and you believe in me. So he's saying the energy is in where he knows that you're the one and the only one. And he's saying, I will call you soon. So again, there's that promise of communication, whether it's a call or a text, or he calls you through an app or anything like that. He's saying, I am going to contact you. But our time apart is necessary for our future together. So he's reminding you of that because in the separation or the silence, the magic takes place. I'm scared of being alone. These are his fears. You can see the shadow there. That's his fears, his insecurities, his doubts, the things that were around in his mind. I'm scared of being alone. And why does it hurt so much without you? Because you're the one. So he's hurting without you and he's saying it just gets a bit much. So that's the energy he's in. So knowing that, try and have compassion for your masculine today and see it in a new way. So what are they actually hoping for? We've covered now what energy is in, what's on his mind. So what's he hoping for? I see you on the big screen. So he's hoping that he's going to see you. He's going to see you on the big screen. What does that mean? Number one, it means that he wants to be reminded of you. So he may have asked for a sign from heaven, or he's been connecting with you, and he's hoping that he's reminded of you where he goes, in places that he sees. And I'm also seeing this as you being the main event. You're the star of the show, the star of his show, and he wants to show that to you. I want to introduce you to my family as my one. So he's saying, I want to introduce you into my world. I want to show you off in my world as my girlfriend, or as my boyfriend, or my fiance, or my one. And that's what he's hoping for. He's saying, I'm hoping that we are always and forever. And that's the fear. What if you leave me? What if you don't want me? What if I make all these changes and then you walk away? And he's hoping for you because he cares what you think. He's hoping that you know that. I hope you know that I do care about you and I do care what you think. I've got angel bumps. Look at this. Rainbow. Our journey is protected. Now, if you don't know why I've got angel bumps, go and watch the Divine Feminine reading. And look at that. The sun just come out. I thought it was going to come back in there. Rainbows. You're going to understand what this means when you watch the Feminine reading today. Our journey is protected. So not only are Archangel Azrael and Raziel sending you rainbows today, Divine Feminine, Your masculine is too. I'm hoping that our journey is protected, and the rainbow is showing that. I die inside when I'm away from you. So he's saying, I'm hopeful about our connection because I can't cope any longer being away from you. I die a little bit inside when I'm not with you. And people around me know that I'm acting different and I'm keeping things to myself. So I actually feel like he's hoping that someone is going to bring you up or bring up his mood or his energy, so he can actually get things out into the open. So if the karmic partner kind of says, what's wrong with you? Instead of him just being quiet and shutting down, he may actually have something to say. And the weight of us is on my mind and I'm struggling to sleep. So he's hoping that things are going to get better. And he's saying, be authentic to who you are. So he wants to be himself. You were asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So he's hoping he can be himself now and show you his real self and that you will accept him for who he is. And rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. So he's hoping that you're patient and, understanding enough to recognise it takes time. He's hoping that he can open his heart to you. And that's another reason. Wow, message there. And, I kind of left my phone on today. I never do that when I'm doing readings, but I feel it's a sign today. He's hoping that when he reaches out to you and opens his heart, you're going to, not reject him. You're going to be receptive to his love. And also that you're giving him the time he needs to be able to reach out. Learn to adapt. So he's hoping that he can adapt to a new start, to a fresh beginning, to something brand new. And also to make changes in his life accordingly and restrain yourself. So he's also hoping that he's going to be able to restrain himself because the passion sometimes can get too much. And I spoke about that yesterday. This is another reason why the masculines sometimes hold themselves back or, won't meet up at a certain time because they know that the passion overwhelms them. The passion can take over and all they want to do is, rip your clothes off and have you right there. And it just may all be a bit much for them. And then they may go back inside the shell or they may feel guilty about things. And he wants to be able to open up with words. So I feel what the message is. He wants to show you with words, not just actions. In other words, he wants to make love to you. Obviously he does. But he wants to tell you how he feels first. He wants you to listen to him. Instead of the passion taking over the both of you and you ending up in bed, he wants to make it sit down, let's talk, let me open my heart, please listen to me kind of, experience. And that's where he is today. So this is very powerful. This is a bit like a part 2 of the masculine reading. And I feel that the DM to DF reading I'm going to do a bit later on will be part 3. So really today you've had a part 1 with the feminine. So these are like part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4 of these powerful messages that you need to hear. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.